Well, fancy seeing you guys here. Makes sense, you're watching the videos. Got a full cup of coffee, we got the truck loaded up here. We've got the Mahindra Max in the back here. We are heading over to my parents' place to install a new playset and a base to that playset. We're gonna be using some rubber mulch and a playset kit we picked up off Amazon. So hope you guys will stick around, check out the progress, and let me know your thoughts and opinion on the project. All right, we've made it over to my parents' place. We got my brother-in-law, Tyler, in the background. Here we have this area that I'm standing in. We're going to be putting a 18-foot by 20-foot base for this new playset to go inside of. We have went ahead and used the laser level that Tyler is modeling over here. And we have tried to figure out our different elevation differences. Basically from this point over here, we've got a couple inches of rise and a little bit of fall. So we're gonna take the tractor and move a little bit of dirt around, pack it down, just so where we're setting the playset at is relatively level. Once we get all this done, we're gonna put the Geotextile down. I'll show you guys that here in a bit. And then place the playset on top of it and then cover it with the rubber mulch inside of it. Also, Dad is here helping. We got the pile of mulch here. The Geotextile rolls that I picked up from my local big box store is the 5-ounce Dura Weave Geotextile, you know, the more strong stuff, I guess. And we have the ground marked out here with our rise and fall and whatever. So we're gonna get this all dug out within reason, try to leave some waterfall distraction so the mulch will dry out and, you know, the playset will be more readily available. So let's hop into it. What do you think, Tyler? 2 thumbs up. Oh, he's good. We got her level. Got the laser level set up here. We got the Mahindra Max with the bucket soon to be on it. And let's just get to work. We have got the dirt work basically done. We're within half of an inch. And again, keep in mind, guys, you really only have to level where the playset's going to be at. And we, you know, so really the playset's going to basically sit more or less right in this section. This is where the most level part is at anyways. So we've got all the dirt pulled out. Now that we've got this pulled out, we're going to rake it down just to make sure we are completely level, at least feel like we're level. First, let's get this dirt the rest of the way cleaned up and then move on to the next part. We got this all dug out. Like I said to you guys, I got it packed down. Now we're going to go ahead and run our straight lines across here and here. And obviously we're going to same thing across the front. Getting some twine laid out so we can run a straight line. Marked off? No. Yeah, looks like something now. Perfect. Now, Tyler's reading what he thinks are instructions, and we're gonna roll this big chunk out. It's 27.5 feet by 12.5 feet. So we're gonna get this rolled out first, then we're gonna fill it in. We need to get some fabric stakes ready because it's a little windy today. Oh. So let's just roll it out and then we'll have to unfold it. We may need a hand here. Let's roll it this way.
Okay, here. Oh shit, no.
You're good, just sit down. Well, we'll just roll it out and fold it and unfold it. I'll hold this end. So, as you guys saw on time lapse here, we got all this laid out inside of the building and more or less labeled. Everything is labeled. They put it all out and put letters and numbers so we can find what we need to build it. We're gonna build what we can inside here, one piece at a time. So we got the ladder done. It's nice. It does come with all the, the bits you need, tools to put it together. And as you guys can see, the 87,000 pieces. So put you guys back in time lapse. We're gonna keep building. Okay, we've got the ladder done, the bench. Tyler is currently working on the bay window. It's got that invisible glass. Anyways, it's coming along pretty well. I'm getting closer. Start assembling the main frame. Got everything else outside. The monkey bars. I don't even know what else is out there. We have quite a bit of stuff outside. Now we're just doing the big assembly inside, and we'll start carrying out and assembling it. Put you guys back in a time lapse, but overall it's going pretty well. No complaints so far in the hardware and the materials. It just takes a little bit of time and some patience. So just be prepared for that.
Stop. We got to do all our way completely. Back up there. Sit down there.
Assembling some slide here. We got it put down in the gap, bent to around to it. We're gonna sandwich this side onto it. And last but not least, let's get the roof put on the building. Oh, I lied. We gotta do some work on the anchor. I'm going ahead and drilling a hole through for the bolt to pass through. Using the impact to tighten her down, and you know, the first one is done. I'm about just, yep, I lost my mind. While the kids are getting some swing time in, we'll bring some mulch in, spread a little bit out, and we'll finish it up. We get the border put on. Well, after a solid, we started like 10:30, about 9 hours. Two of us got this put together. It took some time. Let's just be honest here. If you don't have patience, this project is not for you. But overall, it's a pretty solid setup. Well, we're running out of daylight and time for today. We've got the border yet to finish. We made a miscalculation. We got to come out a little bit farther here to make it look square, and we didn't think we were gonna have enough space in front of the slide. We did go ahead and get these landscape timbers, which we're gonna put those together, board joint them and some mending plates, and then come across the back here and fill it all in. So far looking pretty good. Well, to be honest, it's gonna go ahead and be the next weekend at this point. We didn't get it finished up, but you'll see from the progress behind us, we got a lot of the mulch put in. The play set's in place, mounted. It wasn't so bad, but it took two of us about 8 hours to get it together with a little bit of pre-work the night before. We're going to use these landscape timbers. We're going to join them together. We have some 1/2-inch rebar down here that we are going to drill holes through for and drive down the ground. Some of these are longer than others, but the idea is it helps us keep this in place. We're going to join these joints because you only can get 8-footers with some mending plates, which I have, I guess, in my back pocket. We're gonna use some of these with some screws to put the bottoms together. We'll drill a couple of holes in the actual landscape timbers and drive the stakes in the ground. Again, we're just using rebar. So we're gonna dig around the outside here to make it halfway flat. You don't have to do too much, you get carried away, but that's what we're gonna do. Once that's all down, we'll finish with the mulch we have left. We'll call the project complete at that point. So let's go ahead and keep working on it. Got Dad here helping me today. And we're going to get this finished up. Hopefully only have a couple hours in this. So let's go ahead and get after it. All right, for this I've got some exterior coated or compatible screws. We're gonna go ahead and throw one of these plates on the back side to help join these together. Give ourselves a little extra stability. It's got 4 holes in it. So we're gonna go ahead and get one started on this side. You wouldn't have to do this. You could just toenail it or toe screw it, whatever you want to call it. Join it from the angle like this. I just think this looks a little nicer. And I know it's going to be more sturdy over time. Okay, got one of those put together. We can flip it over now. We will have that joint put together like so. So you get the idea. We're gonna lay this all out. We had to cut this one because again, they only come in 8-foot lengths. Join here, and then we're gonna start digging this way. And more so worried about, you know, keeping things straight and in a line. Going through and drilling the holes now for the rebar, and then we are setting them down just a little bit farther with the other chunk just so they're below the surface a little bit. Again, we got some here. We're using a 1/2-inch bit to start with because, well, it's what I have, and we found the rebar is larger, so we're going to oversize it with a spade drill so we can get it in there a little easier. So far so good. She's going to be nice and sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere, which is what we want. And the thanks to the ground being nice and soft, the rebar drops really easy down on the ground. So we're gonna get this side kind of just tacked in place. We're gonna run along that side, and you get the idea. She's all done. Got the mulch all in. Apparently the camera decided to die while we were doing all that final work, grading it with the landscape rake over there. We have it all in here, total of 90 bags in total. Obviously towards the outside edge, it gets a little thinner because you can tell, you can see some 4x or green treated landscape timber there. But in here, we've got a nice deep coating, several inches deep. So the kids, if they fall off the swings, then they'll be just fine. Same story over here on the monkey bars. We got a nice deep base here, and everything's just filled in really nicely. And again, you can figure out how much mulch you need. It's pretty simple. Take your width times your length, and in this instance, we figured 3 inches of mulch. So times 0.25, that gives you how many cubic feet of mulch you will need. And then in this case, these were 0.8 cubic feet bags. You just divide by the number of cubic feet per bag, and it gives you the total. We're just slightly shy. So I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. And if you did, hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate that. Thanks again for stopping in. We'll catch you guys in the next video.